horticulture is like you're sort of encouraging life to do well. When you see the plants doing well and they're growing, it's quite satisfying, and it gives you sort of a sense of well-being and a bit of a high sometimes, especially if you plant new things and when they're coming out. The stress is minimal. Working with the plants and encouraging them, there's no pressure except to, I mean, there's pressure that you don't want them to die, obviously, but I would recommend it to anybody, especially people who suffer with depression or anxiety and that sort of thing, and it's helped me so much that I just don't want to stop doing it. It makes me a lot calmer, I think, and more down to earth, and I see the positives in life. Rather than looking at the negatives, I just try and look for things that I enjoy in general. I like the tropical zone at the moment. It's winter now, so the gardens are not doing much. We do have a winter border up on the main site, which is beautiful. I like that as well. There's lots of lovely winter colours, but yeah, I love it all really. But at the moment, this is quite special in here. My favourite plant at the moment is the jade vine, which has come out here. It's called Strongylongdon macrobottis, is the Latin name. Which, I have to learn those as well, unfortunately. But it's been here at Cannington since 2008. It doesn't flower very often, so at the moment this is my favourite plant, but it changes every week. There's a lot to know, and the more you know, the more enjoyable it is, and the more you get out of it, and you'll find that you want to learn as well. So, but yeah, you can try and do it as a career. I've got a small business doing gardening, maintaining, pruning and that sort of thing. So I'd like to do that alongside still learning, and I don't know, possibly when I'm close to retirement, maybe come back and teach. If you've got the opportunity to change, then definitely.
My name is John Goddard, and I did my level 2 in RHS, Practical Horticultural level 2 here. I studied from September till summertime. I was here for about 9 months. I suffered from stress, anxiety and depression. So one day I was at the Carlton Centre in Weston-super-Mare. I'd never done any gardening before in my life, and I see this poster on the wall saying level 1 gardening at some allotments. I thought, I'll go once. If I don't like it, I don't have to go again. And so I didn't have any plants or anything at home, and I just got the bug and went from level 1 to level 2. The garden has got lilies, I've got a greenhouse, everything you can imagine at home now, and it's just spread. And I say I grow citrus trees now for a hobby. It's just find it so relaxing. And I say, I'm not repeating myself, but my lemon trees, growing them from a husk to sort like that at the moment. And sort of last year I grew bird's eye chilies in my greenhouse, and I thought that was a nice achievement, even though they was too hot. And just growing vegetables that I can eat at home basically. It's got to be citrus trees, but at the moment it's a kiwi tree because I find it the most challenging. It's only tiny at the moment, but it's a challenge to get it sort of full grown in that. I say my head's in a much better place now through doing this, because I wasn't in a good place, and it's just made me more confident and more sociable towards people. And yeah, I'd like to get some sort of job in horticulture, even if it's a garden centre or whatever, yes. It's very relaxing, it helps with your social skills, sort of team building, confidence, it's just good.
My name's Colin. I do the horticulture course on a Friday morning at the allotment at Rector's Way. Come from South London where it's concrete. I mean, back in the 70s, all we had was dumps and prefabs to play in, The rest were like tower blocks and blocks, you know what I mean? And, and this is the first year out of London. So it's 52 years, and this is the first year I've actually set my sights, and it's by doing the gardening and quiet life, basically. You know, if it wasn't for the gardening well-being, I don't know what I'd be doing. I'd probably be playing Xbox or PlayStation 4 or something silly like that, like I'd done before, you know. But now I something to wake up for in the morning now is to go out and do something that I enjoy doing. Basically, I started off like getting free plants, orchid plants, and I brought them back to life, and I kind of enjoyed that. And then I was doing Visions for Skills for St Paul's Church, and they were doing a bit of gardening around the back there, and I asked if I could help them, and I ended up volunteering there. Now I ended up being the head gardener for St Paul's now. They come round, took pictures of it all, you know, made it really nice, you know, and next thing I knew I was being called up to pick up an award for my efforts, basically. Getting that award from the mayor just showed me that I was doing something that was appreciated. But through the horticulture course, I'm doing gardening for well-being, which I'd done a project last year at the allotment, if you can get down there at any point. You know, I'd done a cycle, a wheels dome out of cycle wheels. Yeah, it's going to have sweet peas and runner beans in it by the summer, so that should look pretty cool. My anxiety level kind of drops when I'm doing something. It takes me away from my thinking, because it's my thinking that gets me into trouble. So, you know, and what gardening seems to be doing is just relaxing me more. And I feel a better person for that. I feel part of society now, you know, productive member of society, basically. You know, I didn't think I would ever do, and some of the people that I've met along the way I wouldn't have spoken to in the past, you know, and it's gave me that social skills. And I mean, it's my addiction that brought me here. I'm actually a year clean. It's just been amazing. This last year, it's just gone from strength to strength, basically. This is my point, you know, because like when you come out of treatment, you know, you've got two things to do. You can either sit in front of the telly, yeah, or just go and do your meetings, yeah, and do a bit of step work or whatever, yeah. But me now, what I've done, I've kind of married my recovery with life, you know, and life to me today is about plants and about doing things differently, you know. And like I said earlier, it's that being part of society now, being a, you know, productive member of society. My life's changed, and it is basically just doing something that I like doing, you know. Because before, I tried to help people in addiction, and it weren't helping because I was taking on all their inventory, but forgot about my own life. So this is why I marry my life with my recovery now, and you know, the horticulture course has just gone from strength to strength. Like I said, it's just, you know, I don't know. I'm a changed person, put it that way, and I never thought I'd ever say that.